What's good, YouTube? So I saw this TikTok of Shane Langston explaining how he got his clients' vocals to sound professional and ready to upload to streaming services.
And that's how this
I've been dealing with this hurt and all this sadness back.
becomes this.
I've been dealing with this hurt and all this sadness.
He used a series of different effects and plugins. So I found each plugin and its price to see how much would it cost to get your vocals to sound this good. But I also wanted to see if we could achieve a similar sound with less expensive option or stock effects for those on a budget. So put your headphones on and let's see if this vocal chain will help us make better sounding quality music. Let's get it. Okay, so the first plugin he used was Melodyne. This is gonna set you back $100. Second plugin was Autotune, which you can get now for $50. For Melodyne and Autotune, there are some Waves plugins that are very similar. The Waves Tune Pitch Correction and the Wave Tune Real Time. Pitch Correction is $36. The Real Time Tuning is $39.99, which is $10 from Autotune. You might as well just get the Autotune. Third plugin he used was an EQ stock. So if you use a DAW, you'll already have an equalizer in your program already. Number 4 was a compressor. So you have a compressor in your DAW already as well. Next is a de-esser. You may or may not have a de-esser. I don't have one, but there is a function. I use Ableton and there is a de-esser with the compressor. There's a style to make it for that kind of function, so you could use that as a stock. Number 6 is another EQ. Now he's using the Waves 560, which I also have, which is pretty cheap. It's actually $30, but if you want to find another free EQ, you try that one. Next up is another compressor, which is actually the Waves Kramer Pi compressor. Now it's gonna run you $30. There's probably a free compressor you could also find. Will it be as good as the Pi one? I'm not sure. Like, Waves is probably the best cheap option for plugins. Next he uses our Arturia 1973 preamp for saturation. Now I do not have this plugin, but I do have another plugin for saturation. Softtube has a free saturator, so there you go. And then he uses some reverb, another one from Waves, which is going to cost you $35.99. And he's using stock modular delay. By the way, he's also using Pro Tools, and Pro Tools is really good for recording and mixing. You probably would just be good using the stock in Pro Tools, honestly, if you don't have money. Okay, now, so he's actually using Pro Tools for recording and mixing. And if you go to their website, they have 3 tiers. Unfortunately, Pro Tools has been around for a long time, and now they've decided to do subscription-based service, which is pretty annoying to me. I used to have it before it was like this. It's annoying, but your cheapest would be $10 a month or $100 per year. And I say if you're a beginner, you probably want to start there. If you're someone who actually records a lot and makes beats and needs a lot of tracks, I would say your best bet is to do the second tier. And if you're like a professional, that has to, really mix down a lot of stuff, I feel like a real engineer is gonna get the Pro Tools Flex, because unfortunately they're gonna have to pay all that money. But it is the industry standard, and most studios you go to, if they're serious, they probably have Pro Tools set up to record and mix. But you don't have to use Pro Tools, you can use whatever DAW you want. And there's a bunch of free ones. All right, so if you already own your DAW, it's gonna run you $322.97, basically $323 to get these plugins if you don't have them. But what we're gonna do is try to find cheap alternatives and use the stock plugins to do the same thing. All right, so let's do that right now. So I found the most dry vocal I could find, and this is how it sounds.
Sunshine, sunshine, oh, let it shine on me.
So what we're gonna do first is, I do already have Autotune, so we're gonna put the Autotune on it. I don't have Melodyne, and I don't feel like buying the other ones just because I don't feel like I need it. All right, cool. So we got the Autotune, and we got the key. We're gonna put the EQ on it.
Sunshine, sunshine, oh, let it shine on me. Sunshine.
I'm gonna take out the low end most. I'm not gonna do nothing crazy. And then I'm gonna put a compressor on it.
Sunshine, sunshine, oh, let it shine on me.
Okay, then we're gonna put the de-esser, which I don't have a de-esser, but there is like a de-esser under the compressor. Let me see how it works. Let me see.
Sunshine, sunshine, oh, let it shine on me.
All right, cool. Now we put the AP50 on there.
Sunshine, sunshine.
And with this one, I'm brightening it up a little bit.
Sunshine, sunshine, oh, let it shine on me.
Cool. Now we're gonna put the compressor, and this is just another compressor I have. I'm gonna put a lead vocal on it.
Sunshine, sunshine. Oh, let it shine on me.
Now I'm gonna put the saturator on it, and this one is free if you don't have one.
Sunshine. Oh,
And this one is pretty strong, so you want to be careful when you're using it.
sunshine, sunshine.
Like you hear it.
Oh, let it shine on me. Sunshine. Oh.
I don't have the Renaissance verb that he has, but I already have my favorite reverb, which is ROM from Native Instruments. Native Instruments, if you have complete, you have a bunch of effects as well. So, all right, let's turn that up.
Sunshine, sunshine. Oh, let it shine on me. Sunshine.
And I add some delay.
Sunshine, sunshine. Oh, let it shine on me. Sunshine. Oh.
And I'm doing this really fast. Like I'm not even like really like paying attention to like make it like sound dope the way you should be doing it. Just for the video, I want you to just see the differences, see if you can make the vocal sound a little bit better. This vocal does sound a little distorted to me though.
Sunshine, sunshine. Oh, let it shine on me. Sunshine. Oh, yeah.
Okay, so this is how the vocal sounds before.
Sunshine, sunshine. Oh, let it shine on me. Sunshine.
Alright, now with everything on, it sounds like this.
Sunshine, sunshine. Oh, let it shine on me. Sunshine.
Alright, it definitely sounds way better than before. These vocals need to be EQ much better. I'm just not going to take the time to do it. But just to show you what you can do, and it'll play with the beat.
Sunshine, sunshine. Oh, let it shine on me. Sunshine. Oh, yeah.
Alright, so put your headphones on. Let me know what you think. Do you think it sounds better? I feel like I wanted to make this video for people who don't know a lot about engineering or how to make their stuff sound good and just want like something to sound pretty good right away. It really takes time to get things to sound good, and like these vocals definitely need way more EQ, and someone who knows what they're doing probably could get this popping sounding way better than I can. But just for, I use a lot of either a template or I use just presets when you go into plugins, so you don't have to spend too much money. Use what you got if you have it until you can get those other things, but it definitely will help you get your stuff sounding much better. One main reason I wanted to make this video is I had my friend who has a son that also raps and makes beats, and I feel like, you know, younger kids and people who just started making beats, making music, they don't really know about the sonics of making things sound really good. And I feel like number one, you want to have a good mic first of all. If you have the budget to get these plugins, go on and get those. If you don't, you definitely can use the stock plugins in your system already. I just wanted to like bring that to light and just show people that there's cheaper ways to get that effect. Another cheap way, I know a lot of engineers, either for free or for really cheap, they have like templates or vocal chains that you can buy from them to put in your system, and that way it'll make your vocals sound even better. But also make sure you got a good microphone, like I said. But so there's definitely ways to get around and make your stuff sound good, especially if you're a beginner. I'm hoping this pushes you in the right direction to getting a more clear or more professional sound for when you're uploading your stuff to streaming services. You have better quality. All right, I'm not an engineer. I've been around engineers a lot, so I know a little bit about something. I know a few things that they taught me, things like that, or I could find a way to make it better, or find someone just to do it for you, which is gonna cost you some bread. If you liked anything, if you learned anything from this video, please give me a like, subscribe. Any questions, make sure you leave them in the comments. Any tips or suggestions for not just me, but anyone else that might be watching this video and might need the help, please leave it down in the comment section for everyone to read. It will be very helpful to them. And I'll catch you guys on the next video, alright?